What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Jade Farrar for the Jade Farrar Show. And today, guys, I'm gonna change the mood a little bit. I've got something a bit unusual to talk about, unusual for me anyway. I want to talk about something that's really important, something I don't think is highlighted enough in the disability community. Recently, a friend of mine who shall remain nameless reached out to me and told me that they were considering suicide. Now, this person is actually quite a significant figure within the New Zealand disability community. They've achieved quite a lot of things. They've gained notoriety for what they've been able to do, which is why today I'm going to be extremely careful in how I describe what they told me. They have actually gone public with this. So to some people that may know me, they may know the story already. I'm going to be particularly careful about how I talk about it because I didn't ask for their permission before doing this episode. I think the best way for me to talk about it is just to say what my own perspective on being told something like that is. And I mean, I've known for the longest time that depression and mental illness definitely does exist within the disability community. There are a lot of reasons why a disabled person would become depressed, you know. We're challenged by adversity every day. We're challenged by the misunderstanding of the wider community. We're challenged by the attitudes of the services that are meant to support us. We're challenged by our own families in terms of how they perceive us and what they believe our role in the family to be. We're challenged in terms of our employment opportunities and what we're given the opportunity to give back to the community. We're challenged in terms of family life. We're challenged in terms of relationships and how our peers, people we're trying to date, perceive us, people we're trying to be close to. Disabled people are often objectified and used and manipulated into, doing and giving things to others to obtain recognition and a sense of significance. This is something that, these are all things that I've faced and these are things that I've dealt with in my own life. And when this friend of mine reached out to me, first of all, I want to say I was slightly confused because I get it. I get there's a reason you would become depressed. I do. I just read out a big long list. But for this person, I just couldn't imagine. They've reached such a pinnacle in their career as a public figure, and they have significant following, whether that be on social media or just in general in terms of the amount of friends they have. But this person still felt insignificant. Something else I was thinking about is the fact that, disabled people are often seen as superheroes. We're often seen as inspirational for those marshmallow stories on the news. people to make other people feel better about themselves. Oftentimes, disabled people just want to be treated as people, and really that's one of the hardest challenges that we ever face, being accepted just as regular people that want to do regular things. And even to this day, you know, that I would say that my life is very, very good. It is. There are a lot of reasons why it is. But, you know, do I have absolute autonomy over my own life right now? Absolutely not. Do I want to do something about that? Yes, I do. And every day I fight, inch by inch, for just a little bit more autonomy, for a little bit more of the ability to do what I want to do when I want to do it. To fight back against people that tell me what I can have and how I can have it. We're not disabled to be an inspiration. You know, these are the cards we're drawn, and we're definitely gonna, you know, do what we can with what we have. But we're not here to be an inspiration. We're not here to make people feel better about themselves. We have our own dreams, we have our own desires, we have our own wants, and we have our own goals. Through everything I do here on the Jade Farrar Show, I want everybody to know that they can achieve their dreams and reach those goals. I actually lost a good friend and mentor a while back. He was also a significant figure in the disability community. He was a public speaker. He trained people on disability awareness. And he was a mentor throughout my university career. This man lived with disability, and he had cerebral palsy. This man decided one day that his marriage wasn't going very well, and he decided that he would end his life by jumping off of a bridge. This came as a shock to many that knew him. His funeral was well attended. There were many people there. He was loved, he was respected, he was appreciated, particularly by me. So when I think about this recent situation, and this person, you know, they're younger than me, and, you know, I've spent time with them, and we've had fun, and we've done things together. When I think about this recent situation, it just breaks my heart. You know, and I said to them, this isn't the first, you know, I didn't just receive the information and go blank. You know, I said to this person, you know, please, first and foremost, do not do that. Do not end your own life, because you are appreciated, you are significant. I said, and the only words that I know how to say, you know, if there is anything you need, anything at all, at the very least, you can come to me. You know, we can make, if the issue is you don't want to sleep alone, we can make room in my apartment. You know, there's room, there's always room. There's always, as busy as I am, there's always time. You know, I'd rather my friends, my family, you know, I'd rather they reach out to me and just say they need my time, even if I seem busy. I'd rather take those few minutes that it would take to answer the phone and, you know, be a support than to show up at an unnecessary funeral. I just want to make this video because I want to highlight that I'm fully aware that depression exists within the disability community. At various points in my life, I have suffered from depression. There is amazing help available for that, and I realize that it's not just about getting therapy. It's not just about getting on medication, but there are people out there that can support you on your journey. And really, I want to make this video today to let everybody know, everybody that watches this channel know, that your life does mean something. I want to make this video so that you can know, you watching this video here today, that I, at the very least, but I'm sure you're surrounded by family, friends, and love and everything like that, but at the very least, I may be an avenue to support. If you're having feelings, if you need support of any kind around depression, mental illness, whatever it is, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I will do my very best to leave some useful links and information in my description box. I want to feel like I'm doing my part to resolve this. Me and my friend, you know, I know they are fine right now and I'm in regular contact with them, but I want everybody to know, everybody in the disability community and wider, I want everybody to know that your life is special. Your contribution to the big, wide picture of this world, the universe, whatever, you absolutely mean something. You have talents, you have skills, you have personality traits that people love and appreciate. Life is beautiful, and no matter what you're going through, there's always going to be light on the other side. I'm sorry, this video is definitely not the usual sort of tone of content that I would usually make, but to me this is very important. So I think this would be a good place to leave it, guys. Just be strong, see the value in your own life, ask others, just ask the question, turn to the nearest person to you and say, hey, you know, do I matter? And I swear 10 out of 10 times you will get a yes. It's easy to feel that you're not contributing enough, maybe you're not successful enough, maybe you're not popular enough, attractive enough, whatever it is. But our worst enemy sometimes can be ourselves. You do matter, you are important, and I appreciate your time today. I'll see you in the next one.